guys know. All right, so that's the black. It's just the drip. So there's a little bit of gold in it, but that's not what I'm gonna try. It's not what I'm gonna try. Sorry for shaking that bottle. I want to see how it spreads, just in case maybe I want to try to use it in something else, or maybe a different kind of spray paint in there. I'm sure this one behaves differently than normal spray paint. I don't think I don't think it's your average spray paint. I think this one is just a little, it might have a different kind of texture to it, or just the way it works. I don't know. I don't know much about spray paint, but we're going to try this and see what happens when I spread it with my usual tools. And I will actually take the blow dryer to it to see how it moves. And you know what, let me add some more to the table here. Just so we've got plenty of room to make this work. Let's see what it's gonna do. All right, so I'm gonna move this just a little bit here out of the way. Well, darn it, my table isn't level over there. Let me put it over here. 1 second. Get it out of the way of any possible goof, because goof happens a lot. So, okay. Now, I'm just going to kind of cover the top and then put a couple of splotches down. Okay, that's covered. I'm going to put a deep bit there and a deep bit here. And we'll start with my little spatula thing and see how, look at all those cells. Holy cow. I don't know if that'll be normal with anything else, but that is really super cool. And it gives me all kinds of other ideas. Anyway, here we go. So here's the swipe. Can you see it leaves kind of a, I don't know if you can see that or not, there's kind of like a greasy line there that's not really spreading. Let's try this again. Maybe I just need a different angle. There you go. You gotta go super light because it is very thin coating. But what's amazing is all of these cells that's coming up through it. So because I'm guessing, because it's so thin, the bubbles are coming, it's pocky. It doesn't have a solid surface to it. It's moving. So, okay, that's interesting. Now let's try this little guy. See what, oh my goodness, can you see that? I actually, it's like I picked it up, like it's coming off. Can you see that, what it's doing right there? It's like it's actually breaking apart, which is also quite cool and something of note. And now we'll try the bunch here. Okay, so that's better. That's where that's where I put one of those deep sprays. Here's the other deep spray. We'll go across here. Okay, yeah, deep spray will allow you to spread it much more easily than just a top spray. Now, I'm going to add an extra spot, and we're going to try the hairdryer. I'm going to do the hairdryer on low because I don't want this to, I don't know, I just want to see what happens. Okay, not very many surprises there, but I don't know if you can see. I'll bring it in for a close-up, but there's that, it almost, ooh, I don't like that. When it spreads out, it has this like oil rainbow, you know, like when you see a bunch of oil like from car on the ground and it's got that rainbow to it. It's got that. So I don't like that. So I would, and it's kind of puckering. So that is not something I would do. I guess I would either suggest, well, so far mostly just swiping it, and then if you want to put that on as an after effect, so that it breaks up like that, like this over here, spray it on top and let it do its thing very lightly. Spray a very light coat over top. That's super cool. I like that idea. I'm going to do one. I have other colors and other types of things. We'll try it. This was not a 3 a.m. The painting was a 3 a.m. idea, but this had nothing to do with it. This was just testing. So we'll do a whole bunch of tests with other colors and other types and just see what happens. So thank you for watching. If you liked this, if this helps you with anything, you know, tutorial wise, let me know, please. Or if you have any ideas, type it down below. Put it in the comments, because I really want to know what you think. And if this is something that maybe sparks a new idea for you, and if it does, let me know what it did and what you did with it. Very curious. So to see more of this, go ahead and subscribe. It'll let you know when I've done another one. And, you know, thumbs up if it helped. Happy painting. Okay, one little quick note. I'm hoping that you can see what's happening here. I went to scrape it up, so it's just black, and the 18 karat gold plate from Krylon. I started noticing, first of all, it's going to end up a little chunky. There's some things that it's just not going to thin back out. But watch the paint change. Can you see all of the bubbles that are popping up? So there's another super cool idea. I'll do a close-up for you again, but oh shoot, and I didn't do the close-up for the other one. I'll spray it again so you can see what happened. But if you were to mix this, it looks like the gold is gonna pop up through. Let me grab my torch and see what happens here. Oh my goodness, that is cool. Look at that. It's coming up. Okay. That looks really neat to me. I think that's pretty cool. It's very light, it's very subtle, but it is coming through. So cool. All right, there you go. There's another idea for you. Give it a thumbs up. Happy painting, everybody. Here is the mixed. Let's see if I can do this again for you so you can see it happen. You can see that it's mostly black right there, but just watch. Look at all that popping up. That's pretty cool. So for like the love thing, the one that I spray painted, maybe what I could do is for the base, you can start, or what I can do, what you can do, start with the base like this and let it pop up, and then spray your word in there. That's cool. So here, let me torch it, see if more comes out for you. Yep. Look at that. it's just popping out. Let's see if I can make like I do. No, it just kind of burns it. Whoops, sorry for the focus there. It just kind of burns it. It's not enough. You just have to let it come up on its own. Okay, since I goofed and scraped everything up before I went close up with you, I recreated what happened here. This is the soft spray across the top, the really light spray. This was a deep spray and then blow dryer. So was that there? Now I think you might be able to see, can you see that rainbow I was talking about? That like grease oil rainbow? It looks like there's kind of a, shoot, my reflection here. Kind of a oil top over here too, but I think you can see that there. And then that's also spread out. But here's one other thing that it does. Can you see the puckering going on right there? And that was the hair dryer. And then I tried to, oh, there you go. There's that rainbow slick. Oh, I mean, you know, if it could be a bonus depending on what you're doing. You could just make sure you have that in there. This was swipe. This was with my plastic cutout. And I will show you what this little guy does. And where I was saying that it'll pull it. It's like it just takes it. See that? So unless there's really not much you can do with it except as that top coat is what it seems like to me. It's super cool. I like this. I like the idea of it. But because of that right there and the puckering, I'm not, let's see here, there's that puckering right there. I'm not so certain I would use it for anything other than to maybe coat an area so that I get this. Let's try one more thing. Since I used the blow dryer, let's try torching this, see what happens. Nothing, just burns. It just burns. Nothing will come up other than it coming up on its own if it's in big quantities. But you can see, oh, I think you saw it right there. You can see that it will come through the areas that it's mixed into the paint, because this is what I had mixed when I scraped it before. I mixed it all in and it was coming up through, which is really super cool. That part is awesome. I like that. But the rest of it, not so much, unless you want that particular kind of look. So I wish you guys luck. I hope this helped, of course, and happy painting.